Hi traders, and welcome to our second video in our series of candlestick and chart patterns. But before we get into this week's strategy, please take a look at these important factors to keep in mind when trading any trading strategy. Risk management. When used correctly, it will determine our success as traders. We can have a perfect system on paper, but a poor method of managing risk will render our strategy useless. Overtrading. As traders, we are not always going to enjoy green days. It's a fact of the business, so the quicker we can accept that, the quicker we are on the road to profitability. Emotional trading. Greed and fear are the two emotions that push markets around. At any moment we experience one of these emotions, we must remove ourselves from our trading desk. If this means we do not trade for weeks on end, then so be it. We must develop a calm and resilient mindset in all things we do, especially when it comes to trading the markets. Trading with no plan. A trading plan is a written document that outlines our strategy. It defines how, what, and when we will trade. Our plan should include what markets we trade, when and what time frame we will be using for analyzing and taking positions. Our plan should outline our risk management rules and should outline exactly how we will enter and exit trades, both for winning and losing positions. If we don't have a trading plan, then we are taking unnecessary hopeful trades. Create a trading plan with a solid routine that puts you in the right mindset before each session. Today we are going to be looking at the ascending triangle. The ascending triangle is a bullish formation that usually occurs during an uptrend as a continuation pattern. However, there are instances where the ascending triangle forms a reversal pattern at the end of a downtrend, but they are typically continuation patterns. It's important to know that regardless of where they form, this is a bullish formation. Here are some characteristics of the ascending triangle. Trend. Ordinarily, it would be of importance that there be a prior uptrend to validate the pattern as a continuation. However, because it can be a reversal pattern, the shape of the triangle is more significant. The top horizontal line. To be a valid pattern, there needs to be at least two peaks that make contact with the top horizontal line. The lower ascending line. As with the top horizontal line, there needs to be at least two occasions where reactionary lows make contact with the lower ascending line. To trade the ascending triangle, traders, we're going to look at two main ways that you can position yourself when you see this formation forming. The first step and the first trade would be the breakout trade. The breakout trade is very simple. Once you see price break out above the high of our horizontal line and close above it, we take our first trade. That's going to be done right here. This green candle. At that point there, you see that the volume spikes as well and the continuation occurs. Our target is set at the distance between the first point and the horizontal line where we drew our triangle from. In this example, that target is met pretty quickly. There is another way to take this trade as well, and that's if you feel like you want to get a better risk-reward ratio on your side. However, we are taking this trade before the pattern is actually formed, so keep that in mind. It may not be as reliable as just taking the standard breakout trade. So once we've got our formation of the triangle forming initially, in this case we've made 3 points where we connect our ascending line. But if we imagine that if I draw a vertical line here, let's say that at this point, when we're on this side of the line, the trading is occurring right now in the market. At this point, we can see that the formation is occurring. We see that the ascending triangle is forming. And instead of us waiting now for a breakout, what we can do is we can take a position off of the touch of this ascending line, which I've got as this circle. So this could be done with a candlestick pattern. Maybe you could dive down into a smaller time frame. This is the hourly chart, so we could go down to a 5-minute time frame, look for a double bottom. But what's nice about taking the trade this way is that if the formation does confirm, then we would essentially be placing our stop loss below the low of that swing and we would be taking our trade right at the bounce of this ascending line. So we've got a much tighter stop loss, which is a much better risk reward ratio, so we can put more in the trade, and then if the breakout does occur, we're going to just maximize on the profits. Here is a great example of just how strong the ascending triangle can be in a continuation pattern. On this 5-minute NQ chart, I've marked off 2 potential entries for the confirmation before the formation has actually occurred, and then also our breakout trade over here. As I explained earlier, what we do for our targets is we set our price range from the start of the ascending line up until the horizontal line. We simply take that, copy and paste it, and then set it above the horizontal line at the point of the breakout. This usually can give us around a 2 or a 3 to 1 risk reward ratio. Here are some additional characteristics of the ascending triangle. Volume. The volume usually contracts as the pattern forms, but there should be an increase in volume as the breakout occurs. However, it is not an absolute necessity for this to happen. Return. It is very common that when price breaks through a resistance level, it returns to test the resistance or support that it just broke out from. And then our target. The target is determined by calculating the distance between the lowest trough touching the support line to the horizontal resistance line added to where it breaks out from the triangle. This is just one example of the many strategies you can use at OneUp Trader. In fact, there are no restrictions on how you can trade with us. If you have what it takes, then you can be fully funded within 15 days after signing up. Look through the various testimonials, trading interviews, and funded trader withdrawals on our YouTube channel. You can find everything you need on our FAQ section, and you can speak to our support team, which is available 24/7. Track your trading performance using our advanced account analytics feature. Discuss trading ideas with other traders on the members area and Discord trading room too. Don't risk your own capital in the markets. Rather, prove your trading ability with OneUp Trader and enjoy a risk-free funded trading account. Click the link below or go to oneuptrader.com to find out more.